Welcome everyone to the 2022 Waterloo Training Day. I'm going to kick it off. I'm kind of excited. I think we have an awesome day in front of us. So I think that probably, as I said last year, the virtual format is probably not a format that our company would naturally gravitate to. We enjoy coming out to you, to the communities around Ontario, and bringing our training day to those communities. And that allows us to kind of connect with you guys. We get to have a coffee and a sandwich, but we really get to catch up as we move into this busy time of our season. Anyways, why don't I kind of kick it off to start with, and I'll go through a little bit of the format of the day, some opening comments, and then probably talk about what's coming up for Waterloo. I think there's some pretty exciting news we have here. So format, as I said, this is probably not the format that might be the best to connect with all of you, but I think it does add some unique characteristics or some unique benefits. And that being that because it's digital, you all get to kind of tailor your day, what videos and information you're looking for. We've got some great how-to videos on best practices. We've got some case studies. Basically, there is something for all of you. It doesn't matter if you are an installer, a designer, an engineer, a regulator. I think you'll find something useful for yourself. The second thing that I wanted to just talk about the format, maybe put a bit of a plug in. We're about to launch our Waterloo portal. Really excited about it. It's an initiative that we've been working on, thinking about for probably 6 to 9 months now. It's going to be a secure area within our website that all of you will be able to log into, and there will be information there that hopefully you'll find very useful, make your life and your job much easier. So really excited about it. There is a kind of demo video to walk you through it, and that'll help you as we launch this Waterloo portal. Down, I believe, in the bottom right, there should be a live chat button. Please let us know any questions you have through any of the sessions. We have people monitoring it, and we'll get back to you in real time. So that's kind of a neat feature here. And then the other is our Zoom kind of meeting, lunch, Q&A that we're going to do at 12. Please come. It's our ability or way to kind of connect with you guys, talk, and I think it will be a fairly short half-hour kind of connection. So that's at 12 o'clock, and there's a link on the website also. Okay, some of my opening comments, maybe reflections. I don't think we can talk about reflecting without thinking about the pandemic and COVID, and I think it's all impacted us in some manner, either directly or indirectly. And I hope all of you are healthy and safe. I think here at Waterloo, we have moved through this COVID time frame very well, trying to keep everybody safe. Had our challenges, obviously, as we have a number of people working in the office, some working from home, then back in the office, etc. But through that time frame, we've been able to continue to grow. I was really, really impressed with our team, how flexible they were, and how they were able to adapt through these kind of challenging times. And for us to be able to grow through this time frame was pretty neat to see. And I am always amazed on what a great team I have here. The other kind of reflection I had was, all of our teams are growing. If it is our production team, if it's our sales team, our engineering team, our R&D team, they're all growing. Our company's growing, which is awesome. But the O&M department is significantly growing. And I think, to the best of my knowledge, we are the only manufacturer that will design, manufacture, sell, and we service all of our systems, if it's residential or commercial. And I think that truly differentiates ourselves out there in the marketplace. I think what it does is dovetails well with one of our core values, and something that's really important to us is that customer service. So we can give full customer service right from the beginning, right through as the product is being used into the field. The last kind of reflection I have would be in the fall of this year, we were fortunate, and the Globe and Mail Report on Business acknowledged our company, Waterloo Biofilter, as one of Canada's fastest growing companies. I thought it was a really nice acknowledgement, not as much for the company itself, but for the employees. I think that was really neat. I think our employees work amazingly hard, and for them to see that that was acknowledged and that we are one of the fastest growing companies was really a nice thing to have. Okay, so let's move on to kind of some updates, some exciting news here that I think is I'm really excited to share with you. Probably over the last year or so, I think it was really important for me as I started to think about my succession plan, my maybe slowing down and into semi-retirement, but to find the right person to really take this company moving forward. I truly believe in this company. I believe in the people here. I believe it has this amazing runway of possibilities, and to try to find that right person that would keep the core values, the beliefs, the focus on customer service, that wasn't an easy task. But it was one that I thought was critical to make sure that this company continues its growth, its success. So I'm happy to say, very excited to say, that I have found that special person. So Dan, come on in and welcome our new president.
Thank you, Bill.
And new owner of Waterloo Biofilter.
Thank you so much, and thank you for the introduction. But before I go any further, I do have to say we're not letting Bill go anywhere. Bill, you remain a shareholder, but I think what's more important to that is you're a mentor to the employees here, you're a mentor to the business, and you're going to stay a mentor to me as well. And we're not letting Bill go away for many, many, many years.
So why don't I throw a few questions at you? Obviously, you've been with us for a couple weeks now, a very quick learner. But what's your first impressions? What are your first impressions of our company?
You know, the first thing, Bill, is the strength of the team. That's what stood out to me. It's the first conversation you and I had was about the team. If you remember, our first questions were, what was the culture like? What's the team like? And you get to really see a litmus test of a company when it faces a challenge. And lately, we were on a conference call together with the team, and we were facing a challenge at a client location. And this was my first look into the company. And the way the leadership team handled it, they all put their titles aside, their silos away, and they just zeroed in on the customer issue, and they all focused on that, and everyone was driven for success. And when I got off that call, I said, this is the right company.
Well, and it is. I'm very proud of this company. So, you know, Dan, I went through the journey of trying to find the right person, but you've gone through your own journey. You kind of spent some time trying to find your right company. So kind of talk to us about that one.
Well, it was a long journey. It was an 18-month journey for me as well. I didn't want to buy just anything because I also want to work here every day, as you know. So I was buying into a culture. I was buying into a business and a family and a way of life. And there were some strict criteria, and I wasn't just going to pick anything. I will tell you that the minute I saw the Waterloo Biofilter file come across my desk, I knew instantly that was the right company. I felt very, very good from the get-go. And if you think of the criteria, the first is, we touched on it already, it had to have a rock star team. It had to have really strong people there. And the reason why, beyond the obvious, is what it allowed me to do is come into a business that was already well set up and structured, and allows me to focus on the future instead of fixing something. So I think that's the first thing, Bill. The second piece is it had to have a strong financial footing. And I'm just being candid. It's got a strong financial footing, but that's important for everyone to know because we're going to be here and we're going to reinvest back into this business. We're going to bring some exciting things to bear. And the last piece, which is really an important piece, Bill, is we need to be a leader in our industry. I did a lot of research when I was looking at Waterloo Biofilter. I looked at the market, I looked at the industry, and I am definitively confident that Waterloo Biofilter is the #1 wastewater management company out there. You know, it's everything from our great biofoam that does such a good job with everything that it does. It's a passive system, meaning it's easy to maintain. We have our own maintenance department. We're completely customer driven. It's all those things.
Well done. And I'm going to really pick on you. So you've been here 2 weeks.
Yes.
What's our vision? What's your vision? Where do you see our company going?
Well, okay, look, a few things. One is what I know for sure from my previous research is this industry will outpace the GDP. It will outpace the economy. This industry is growing. Housing has to increase within the country. There's a lot of commercial growth. We are right in the right space. And I'm so happy that our customers, our installers, our engineers, everyone's going to come for a ride with us. So that's the first thing. The second thing is a lot on R&D. We are really going to go to the R&D board. We're going to do evolutionary R&D where we take this fantastic product and we make it even better. And then we're going to do revolutionary R&D where we're going to create something new altogether. And I can't say more right now, but follow this space in the years ahead. And we are going to bring all our customers for a wild ride with us, aren't we?
It's very exciting, and I knew this was the right move for our company and everything. So thank you, Dan. I'm going to ask you. You are the president to close off here, but I know everybody's anxious to kind of get on and see lots of very exciting videos. So it's all you.
Well, thank you. You know, maybe what I'll do before I close off is I just want to take a moment to thank you, Bill. Look, you took the company over from Craig Jout, who is our founder, and he did a great job. But what you did was remarkable thereafter. You commercialized this business. You've set it up, and I think the toughest thing for any leader to do, which you've excelled at, is to build a strong culture. And I really mean that. And it's almost a little nervous for me taking over because Bill has built something that is in such good shape. I got to make sure that I keep it that way and do it even better. So I can't thank you enough for what you've done for the employees, what you've done for our brand, and especially what you've done for me as well. So thank you, Bill.
You're quite welcome.
And I say for all of you, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I want to hear from you. I'm very customer focused, and I want to hear good news. I want to hear bad news. And I think most importantly for today anyways, enjoy the day, make the most of it, and stay safe.